Hey everyone! I had to get the ring light because it was fucking dark in this area. You would think since I'm living right next to Satan's asshole it'd be bright in here, but meh. Alright, you're gonna hear a little squeak, okay? How you guys doing? Welcome to I'm sorry, I keep looking here because I'm so when I'm streaming, I'm so used to looking at chat right here. There's no chat right here. It's just me and you. Hi everyone. Welcome to an episode of It's a Matter of Fact. I'm your host, MTFM, formerly known as Matt the Funny Man. If you don't know me, I'm that guy that uploads videos on the internet. And I'm drinking a delicious Pepsi. And from the last episode that I posted like fucking a year and a half ago, I don't fucking remember, I redid my setup. Because we had an inspection, and all these were thumbtacks. And I had to take them all down. And I forgot what you call it. It's like some stuff you put over little holes, and you go like this, and it gets rid of them. But I got little, well, not these, but the little Velcro command strips. And goddamn, these work good. These babies aren't moving. I feel like that one's slanted. Fucking who cares. Now you're probably wondering, because I know some people are like, Matt, it's uneven. I'm going to put a pop figure here and another one here. I don't know. Would that be oh, no, that'll work right here. I'm probably going to have another one. Banjo-Kazooie's going to go over here. But this one broke. I need to find another little hook-on piece for it. So right now I just have one. I forgot what the fuck her name was, but she's from the Castlevania animated series. All my other ones are sitting right here in front of me. Anyway, let me shut the fuck up. How you guys doing? Your boy's been fine. Everything is fine. Besides the usual depression. No, actually, everything's been alright. Since my last podcast, the moods have been kind of more up and down. Like some days I'm having bad days, some days I'm having good days. But if I'm having a really bad day, that's what this is for. Dude, edibles have like really changed my fucking life. I'm gonna be fully honest. Like, especially if you suffer from like mental issues and stuff like that, especially if you're angry a lot, bro, these fucking help. Now, don't become dependent on it. Granted, you can't get fucking addicted to weed. That's fucking stupid. It's not habit forming. But if you're having like a really, really fucking bad day, just fucking have something small to eat because don't take one on an empty stomach. Keep in mind, I only do like 10 milligrams at a time. Maybe if I really want to maintain the feel good, especially if I'm off the next day, 10, take a 10 milligram one. Eat some once the feeling starts to kick in, pop another one. Usually it takes maybe. Plus, I feel like when I eat something, it kicks in faster. Whenever I take one on an empty stomach, I feel like shit afterwards. And the last time I took one on an empty stomach, I overate. Because I was having mad munchy cravings. So I kept eating to the point to where like my stomach was fucking hurting. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I end up puking. So don't take it on an empty stomach. My personal opinion. But everything's been cool. It's been alright. Work has been alright. I can tell you guys that I'm probably going to be up for a promotion soon. Didn't really want it, but my boss believes I can do it. I mean, and plus, after really looking into it, it's not really that. It's not a lot. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Plus, I'm getting older. I can't be a supervisor forever. You know? Matt, would you be a store manager for the company I currently work for? Fuck no. As much as I heard my previous boss, Larry, and my current boss, fuck no. Not to mention salary's a scam. You're not going to have me work 80 hours and only pay me for 40. Fuck that and fuck you. Eat a dick. And if you don't like that, eat a bigger dick. After this, I'm going to need to get water. But, health-wise, I'm doing a lot better. I've cut down on snacking a lot, and if I do snack, I eat either cantaloupe or grapes, specifically red grapes, because red grapes have like that sweet taste that I like. So whenever I'm getting like a little sugary feeling, and we have grapes in the fridge, I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll just fucking scarf down some grapes, and also strawberries if we have any. So I have been doing a lot better with my eating habits. I don't know if I've lost weight. So far I've maintained 200 pounds for like the past 15 years, so that's probably where I'm going to stay at. Because I don't really work out. Dude, I'm too tired. If I had a fuck ton of free time, absolutely. Instead of going to work, I'd throw working out in there. Like a little 3-out workout regimen. I'd throw that in there. What else? Well, before we dive deep too much into work, I don't remember if I even mentioned this. It's so fucking long ago. That's why I hate doing podcasts, like long gaps in between podcasts, because I don't fucking remember what the hell I talked about last time. But my teeth are almost done. As of right now, October 24th, 2025. This could also change. On November 10th, I'll be getting my teeth pulled, which are like these four at the bottom. Then that's when I'm going to get my partial dentures. I would have gotten them already, and this can go into this story, when was it? Wednesday. Because what's today? Fuck, I don't even know what today is. Today, Thursday or Friday? Friday. Dude, my concept of time has been so fucked lately. I don't know why. Wednesday, I took time off. That's another reason why I'm pissed off, because I wasted a paid time off. I could have just called out and it would have been whatever, but I wasted paid time off for it. But when I booked my last appointment for Wednesday, it was because when I get my teeth pulled, I'm going to get my temporary partials. When I get pulled, so that way I still have fucking teeth and I can eat. So I'm not, so once my gums heal, I can pop in the temporaries and then wait for my permanent ones to come in. Well, that didn't happen. So, and no one fucking called. I had two people, my dentist and the receptionist, say, did no one call you about that? I'm like, no. If they did, I would have fucking rescheduled or went in for something else. But funny enough, that Monday, a permanent crown I've had up here for years, like all these are crowns. I got these done when I was like fucking 15, 16. It was before I was 20. One all over here fell out. Now, normally in that situation, I would have crashed the fuck out. I would be like, oh my fucking God, I'm literally getting teeth pulled on Wednesday. What the fuck? And all that. And I was pissed. Or not pissed, but I would have been pissed. But thankfully, I was fried out of my fucking mind. Because I had a thing of Nutter Butters right here. So I'm high as fuck playing video games, having music going on. I'm just... Yeah. I'm chilling. The next thing I know, I'm like, oh, fuck, why my tooth feel different? So I put my tongue up there and I'm like, so I spit it out and then there's the fucking crown. I'm like, if your tooth falls out, your first reaction would be like, oh shit, what the fuck? You'd be like that. My reaction was, oh no. I'm like, oh no, bro. I'm holding it in my hand. Oh shit, bro. What the fuck? This sucks. And I'm even telling myself, I'm like, dude, if I was not fried right now, I'd be freaking out. And my first initial thought was, I gotta call Prisha. She's out with friends. And I'm sitting there calling her, hey, hon. Hey, babe. Hey, my fucking crown fell out. I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, call the dentist. Should I call them? Honey, I'm fried. I'm so fried right now. Call the dentist. Let them know what happened. Oh, okay. All right, I'll be home in like an hour or so. Oh, okay. All right, bye. All right, you guys ready up? Thankfully, it's like towards the back, so you guys can't really see it when I'm talking. So, if it was one of these two, I probably would have lost my fucking mind. But thankfully, no. But there's a tooth right here that's got to get pulled because it fell out because there was a fucking hole on both sides. Didn't know that. And I'm like, can that happen? These are permanent crowns. And they're like, well, I mean, yeah, permanent crowns can still, like, fail, you know? Especially because when he was like, how long have you had them? I'm like, well, I mean, I got them before I was 20. I'm 35 now. He's like, oh, well, yeah, that can sometimes happen. It's like, you know, plaque buildup can probably eat away at it or, you know, anything like that. I'm like, oh. He's like, well, because, you know, you had these for so long. But, of course, you know, the dentist, you know, he checked all the other ones. He said, all your other ones are perfectly fine. He said it was just that one. It just got, like, gnawed away and, you know, poked and prodded. It just fell off. I'm like, oh, okay. So no more hard cookies for Matt. Because, yeah, I'm not trying to lose any more fucking crowns. Chewy cookies only. But I've been doing a lot better with my teeth. I should be brushing twice a day like a normal human being, but I'm at least brushing once a day. I floss like a motherfucker, though. I will tell you that. In the morning, I floss, and you know, at night, you know, when I brush my teeth, I floss. Or usually if I have like a meal where shit will get stuck in your teeth, like if I have like chicken or something like that, like in the middle of the afternoon, floss. I floss like fucking crazy. Since I've been going back to the dentist, I floss. So that's good. So I'm getting better at my teeth. My only issue is that it's hard to keep a routine going, especially if I just started it. And since I've been going to the dentist for like the last couple months, I'm kind of like, I'm good for like 2 or 3 days, and then I fall off for like the other 3 or 4 days, and then I climb back up, and it's been a lot of back and fucking forth. And here I am drinking a fucking soda, but it's okay. I'm going to brush my teeth. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, I'll floss. Get the Pepsi out. But, no, hopefully everything will work out, and, yeah, it's not too crazy. Fucking doors are open. But yeah, that happened. So I was kind of relieved about it because like literally I stocked up on soups and pudding, because I know for like the first 3 days that's what I'm going to be stuck fucking eating. Soup and pudding is soup. Banana cream pudding, because that pudding's actually really fucking good. And I feel like that's a pudding I can eat a lot of. Because last time I got a tooth, I think it was 2 teeth pulled out on, I think it was this side. I got 2 teeth pulled, and I couldn't eat any solids for a couple days. And because I have a missing tooth right here, I'm like, well, fuck, I can't eat on this side. So, I stocked the fuck up on pudding. Thankfully, snack packs have a long shelf span. It's good till fucking June of next year. So I'm good on that. But no, after that, the crown thing, he cleaned up plaque off this tooth that's eventually going to get fucking pulled. So technically I'm going to get 5 teeth. But that's going to be towards the end. He said, let's deal with your 4 teeth that we were initially going to pull out. And then we'll figure that out in the end. I'm like, okay, cool. So, good thing that came out of it is from his original diagnosis when he first saw me up until now is that I was going to need like 2 fillings done down here, But since I've been doing my thing, he said, okay, it was just plaque buildup. You're good. We don't need to do any fillings. So it's just your teeth being pulled and your crown and your 2 crowns. After that, you're done. I'm like, so my dental journey since I was like fucking 13 is almost over. Granted, there was like a 5-year gap in between because I fucking didn't have health insurance. Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of relieved because I'm like, okay, cool, I can at least eat regular food for like another couple of weeks. And I can actually finish Spooky Games Month. By the way, I know I don't upload here on that much. You can follow me at twitch.tv/MattTheFunnyMan, and I'm live at least twice a week. Usually Tuesdays and Sundays. I think Tuesdays and Sundays are... It's either Tuesdays or Sundays or Saturdays and Mondays. Usually between Saturday and Tuesday I stream. How many times I stream in between those days, it varies. Sometimes I'll stream 3 or 4 days, or hey, I might do a random Thursday stream. It depends on my work hours. It really depends. I've really got to stop looking this way. But besides the dental shit, yeah. Other than that, everything's been fine. I can't really complain. The wife is doing good. She's been painting a lot more, and I'm very proud of her. She sold some paintings. She's putting herself out there, and I'm very proud of her for that. She's really going out of her way to create her own content, which is very, very good. No, I kind of had to... She's like, well... Because she's posted, like, YouTube shorts and shit of, like, her artwork. And she's like, oh, when's the best time to post a short? I'm like, honey, do it when you want to. I said, I can tell you right now, I've been doing this for almost 20... I've been doing this fucking YouTube shit for almost 20 years now. And post when you fucking want to. I said, until you get, like, an extremely large following... just fucking post whenever. If you want to post 3 videos in a fucking day, do it. Because it's... Don't make the same fucking mistake I did and burn yourself out and put yourself into a swirling of depression. That's why now I don't give a fuck. I mean, on the gaming channel, I do kind of follow a little bit of a regimen of, like, I do, depending on how well a video does... I post every 3 days, depending. If I have like videos backed up, especially if I stream a lot or if I stream different games and then I got to cut it, then edit it into like separate videos and shit like that, I post every 3 days. Now, if a video is really gaining traction, like if we're getting like triple digits and shit like that, then I'm like, okay, I'll hold off. I'll let that video. Once that video kind of calms down on views and stuff, then I'm like, okay, let me go and just post up another one. Once a video stops getting traction, then I'm like, okay, throw up another video. So usually I post, I wait 3 days. I don't check the analytics like I fucking used to, because originally back in the day, I was all about numbers and following and shit like that. Now I just don't give a fuck. Once I see, up. Once I start seeing this, all right, throw out a new video. They're sick of that one. Throw out another one. That's the advice I gave her. But I said with shorts, you can kind of do multiple in a day. I mean, back when I did TikToks, I was posting like 3 or 4 a day. Or whenever I felt like it. If I heard a sound, I'm like, oh, this is kind of funny. Then I did one. I'm like, and I said, plus you're doing art. You're not doing like any type of like content creation where you're making some, you're physically bringing in something and I'm like, you're showing off your art. From my experience, there's not really a time frame of, oh, when should I post this art? I'm like, it's art. If people see it, they see it. If they like it, they like it. I'm like, you don't have to put pressure on yourself about like, do 15 videos a day if you fucking want to. Who gives a shit? No? One of those 15 videos might get 1,000 views. I don't know. I should really eat something. I haven't eaten since lunch. Hey, by the way, I'm doing a good job. Your boy's not blowing money like a fucking... Like, it got down to the point to even one of my coworkers pointed out, because I bought a lunchbox. It was like $25, but it was on clearance for like $3.25. And I'm like, okay, this is a sign. I need to start bringing my own lunch. So when I bought it, one of my coworkers was like, "Oh man, you're getting that lunchbox?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, $3.25 for a $25 lunchbox. That's a good fucking deal. And, it keeps your drinks cool and shit like that. I can make a sandwich, put it in the fridge, and take it out, put it in a lunchbox, and still be kind of cold, whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, I need to save money because I feel like I spend too much money in the store, buying chips, drinks, little salads, and shit like that." And they're like, "Yeah, Matt, you do kind of buy a lot of stuff in the store." I'm like, "Damn, okay." Damn. So I'm like, the fact that someone else pointed that out, I'm like, okay, then yeah, I need a fucking. So I made a ham, turkey, and cheese sandwich with some pickles. I put the pickles in a little baggie because I didn't want it to be with the sandwich, because then it's gonna be all melty and like squishy and shit. I didn't want that. It was good. Had some Fritos with it. It was kind of nice. Granted, I didn't eat it on my lunch. I ate it like on my 15-minute break. Because a part of me was like, man, I'm really fucking hungry. And I brought my own coffee. I put my coffee in mason jars. I made a pot of coffee. And then I'm like, when I wake up in the morning, I put some sugar, some creamer. Boom. Put it in the lunchbox. I'm out the door. Granted, I still have 2 Java Monsters sitting in my fridge, but I bought those just in case if there was like a day where, if right now like one full pot filled up 4 of my jars. So I'm like, so once I go through all 4 of those jars, if I'm too lazy to make another batch of 4, I'll take a Monster Java with me, and then when I come home, I'll make another pot of coffee. Actually, I do need to make myself a sandwich today and put it in the fridge. I bought little Ziploc bags. It was nice. It was a lot better than eating like a fucking bag of chips and then I don't feel full. Like, I actually felt full all day at work. The only money I spent was for this Pepsi I got at work. That's all I spent. But normally I'm dropping like $10, $15 a fucking day, and I'm like, yeah, man, I can't keep fucking doing this shit. So be smart about your money. Make your own coffee. Make your own lunch. So I'm 35, but now I'm being responsible. It only took 15 years, but now I'm a responsible adult. Yeah, when it comes down to work's been all right. It's been a lot of ups and downs. I'm still dealing with the stupidest fucking people on the planet. Like today, prime example. I had a lady come in, or not. I don't even know how long she was in the store. She walked by the freezers, walked straight to me. Hey, do you know where the milk is? Milk's down that way. Then she comes up to me later. Keep in mind, before I tell you this, keep in mind, I will say this to the day I fucking die. These people pay their taxes. All right, I would like to assume that they do. They pay bills. I'm pretty sure if any of them are working, they're counting up the hours to make sure that the hours they work match that check that they get. I mean, I do. And when you sign up for food stamps, you go through a process. You make sure all your information is correct, right? You make sure you double check. Okay, all that's good. Submit it. This woman walked up to me and said, "Hey, can you get She showed me like a DiGiorno, I think it was. DiGiorno, it was like some pizza that we sell. Can I get this pizza with EBT? I'm going to let that settle. You're asking me If you can get a food item at our store with EBT, no, it's not hot pizza before anyone asks. It's cold box of DiGiorno. Can I get this with EBT? Last I checked, if the item has nutrition facts on it, and it's not like a piece of candy with like that comes with a little toy, because sometimes that's the thing. If it's like a little candy with a toy inside, you can't get that. But if the food item has nutritional facts on it, it is eligible for EBT. You know how badly I wanted to be a fucking douchebag and be like, oh no, you can't get that. But I'm like, that's a really shitty thing to do because this person probably relies on EBT. So I just decided to play dumb. Oh, you know what? I don't really know. You can probably double check with the cashier to see. But a part of me really wanted Matthew was like the other Matthew that's fighting his hardest to come out and be a fucking douchebag to everybody. My Slim Shady, basically. I tell her fucking no, man. I tell her you can't get her. If she's not fucking smart enough, then I'm like, no, it's fucking mean. Don't do that. That could be for her kids' dinner. You know, I'm not dumb, Matt. Don't be a douchebag. Don't do it. Well, there's a lot of times I want to just be. I have been doing a lot better with people-pleasing customers or babying them, as I like to say. Like when someone makes a fucking joke, oh yeah, I get it. I'm not doing that shit no more. Like even today, I let a customer into the restroom. He was like, I'm buying beer. Now all of a sudden I got to pee. And I'm like, yeah, man. I walk away. Open the door for him, walk away. Literally, if you're not contributing anything that can help me finish my job or anything like that, or if you do not need assistance, I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't fucking care. So here's another one I'm going to tell you. And again, I chose not to be a dick. I made several fucked up jokes. I'm probably going to go to hell for the shit that I said. It's not out of pocket or anything. But I was working the tissue. This was last week. I was working the tissue, stocking up with the ladder and all that shit. This lady comes up to me. It was like, oh, I need your ladder. Oh, okay. My initial thinking was, I need to help her get, because it was an older lady. Oh, I just need to get something off the top shelf, which I assumed it was pet food, because since I'm in the tissue aisle, besides the tissue aisle, our pet food aisle is like the only other aisle that you need a ladder to like climb up and get something on the top shelf. All the other top shelves you can reach up and grab it. So when I grabbed my ladder and came back, I was like, "Oh, are you getting some from pet food or this aisle?" She's like, "Oh no, to use to sit on." And before I could even answer, she went into this whole fucking spiel about how she got out of the hospital. She just got out of the hospital, which is fucking. I can't fathom that. I've been to a hospital. My first thought is, oh fuck, I gotta go to the grocery store. That's just me, but again, I have to remember, that's another thing too that my therapist, or at least back when I saw a therapist, like Matt, everyone's not gonna have the same thinking as you. Even though there are a lot of times you think, logically, a lot of people aren't going to have that same thought process. So you have to make sure you don't, you could think it, but because of your issues, ADHD, autism, neurodivergent, all that shit I have, people aren't going to think, the stuff you think that's common sense isn't going to be common sense for everybody. But yeah, I digress. So she goes on this whole spiel about how she just got out of the hospital. She's like showing me her scars and shit. And then said, I don't have them. They said I don't have that much time left. And ask if she basically was like, can I sit on your ladder? And originally, what the fuck? Like that was going to be my initial response. Because I'm like, okay, I hate it. I sympathize, but I hate when I'm at work. There's a time and place to trauma dump somebody. But keep in mind, we're being watched 24/7 while we work. If my boss's boss isn't watching us, loss prevention is watching us. So and there's been plenty of times where I'm stocking something, and then my boss gets a picture from like their boss, and they're like, "Hey, how come this isn't done?" And it's a fucking picture of me stocking the shelves. Like, "Hey, why isn't this done yet?" You know what I mean? So when this lady said, like, "Can I use your ladder?" after trauma dumping me, she's like, "Oh, I don't have that much time left." I'm like, okay, so you're telling me you just got out of the hospital, you're told that you're gonna die soon, and because of that, you're allowed to sit on the ladder. That's basically what I was told. And I'm like, the most polite fucking way that I could put it, the most sincere, polite way. I'm like, ma'am, I understand, but I'm so sorry. For safety concerns and reasons, I can't let you sit on this ladder. I am so sorry. Because I'm not about to get fired because, like, literally, there's a training video on, like, ladders. Like, literally. Stocking 101. Ladders is, like, one of the top 5 things. Like, every other month, we have to sign a sheet about ladder safety. Like, hey, don't let customers use them. You have to use it. Only you guys can use it. Under no circumstances are customers allowed to use the ladders for any reason. Like, they're serious about that shit because of OSHA and all that shit. So I'm like, for safety concerns, I'm sorry, ma'am. Unfortunately, I can't have you sitting on the ladder. I'm so sorry. The biggest sigh I've ever heard. And then she's walking away. Oh, okay. She starts to walk away. I'm even lucky enough that I managed to walk here. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me get fired so you can sit for 5 minutes. Jeopardize my way of living so you can sit. Like, I'm trying my damnedest to try to understand other people, but fuck, man, it's hard. You want to put my job on jeopardy because you need to sit for 5 minutes. I understand what you're going through, and that fucking sucks. And I'm so sorry. No human being should have to deal with what you're dealing with right now. Under no circumstances. No one deserves that. Especially being told that you have limited time left on this earth. That's fucked. I 100% believe that. But you should also be the type of person to understand other people's shit. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I was flabbergasted after that whole interaction. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you're dying soon. You just told a random stranger that. Hey, can I sit on your ladder? I'm going to be dying in a couple of months. What the fuck do you want me to do with that information? Hello? I'm going to get a fucking noise complaint. But I'm like, what the fuck? And that's why I hate, like, dude, this is some shit you fucking tell your pastor, your priest, your mom, your daughter, you fucking, someone you fucking know. And like I said, if you don't know, go to a church, talk to a priest, rabbi, whatever your fucking religion affiliation is with. You talk to them. They fucking, they are trained professionals to listen to that shit. Hey, Pastor Roy, I'm fucking dying in a couple months. Well, you know what? God has set you up for this, and he believes in you, and like they know what to say in this situation. Not the fucking guy that's stocking groceries at a grocery store. Not the fucking stalker in the middle of aisle 8. He doesn't know what the fuck to do with that information. And that's another thing. You know, if I really wanted to be a fucking dickhead, I'd be like, oh, you know, I had to bury my kid the other day. Since you want to make this a fucking contest. Like, what if I was just an asshole and I said some shit like that? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to go through that. I had to bury my kid last week. Like, what do you think she would have said? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. And then would have walked away probably. But again, this is why my fucking mom was the woman she was, and she fucking trained me, not trained me, but she showed me how to be a fucking nice, decent human being and be sympathetic. Because I guarantee you, if my mom didn't fucking raise me, I'd be Manson or some shit. It's either that or I'd be a huge fucking asshole. Like, I think if my dad raised me, rest in peace, God rest his soul, he was an incredible guy, super nice guy, I love him to death. But I feel like if he raised me instead of my mom, I would have been a fucking asshole. Everybody would have fucking hated me. I would have been like, hey man, that guy Matt, you know, he's a real fucking dickhead, but he fucking works. That would have been the description of me to new people at my job. Like, he's kind of an asshole. Don't talk to him, but you know, he works. He gets the job done. But yeah. And then you're going to fucking guilt. Then you're like, after I said no, it should have been like, oh, okay, hey, I just feel like I just wanted to ask. You walk away. But then you're going to try to fucking guilt trip me on top of it. Oh, I'm lucky I was even able to walk here. Like, you know that the bus service does provide people to pick you up. It's a free service in Las Vegas. Or, I mean, I don't know if it's everywhere, but at least in the city of Las Vegas, the RTC, which is like the company that runs all the buses and shit, you can call them and they can, like, hey, I'm elderly, da-da-da-da-da. They'll send like a small little bus to come and pick you up. And you just set up a time for them to pull up and pick you up again. You know, they pick you up, take you where you need to go, drop you off. Because there's an old lady that comes to our job like twice a week. She hops on a little RTC bus. The bus driver gets out, helps her off the bus, and then when she does her shopping, she goes outside, she waits, and the bus comes back and picks her up in the parking lot. It's a service they provide. And it's free. I think if you're elderly, it's free. But yeah, don't fucking guilt trip me. Sorry, I didn't sacrifice my job so you could sit down for 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Like, that'd be the asshole me if I said that. And then she pulled one more fucking jab at me. And to the point where I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the back. And I told my boss, I said, hey, I'm just gonna sit back here for 5 minutes. Comes back, like, hunched over the car like she's fucking exhausted. Which probably so. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm trying my damnedest not to be fucking mean about it. We say, hey, what's your cheapest paper towels? Oh, they're $1. Here, let me go grab it for you. I was nice enough to go grab it for her instead of just being a dickhead saying, oh yeah, they're over there. Go grab it. You know, I went to go get it for her. Here, this is $1. Here you go. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, no problem. Enjoy being young while it lasts. Okay. That's literally, I went all the way to the back in our warehouse. I went through the double doors. I'm like, okay, all done. That's what I say when I'm tired of it. All done. All done. And then I explained to my boss or the assistant manager. And yeah. Then like an hour later, the evil side of me kind of came out, and I was thinking of like a really fucked up joke. And I told my coworker that. He's like, bro, you're going to fucking hell for that shit. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Because here's the thing. This is why I really should like focus on like getting back into stand up, because I thought it was something really fucked up. And here, I'll go and tell you what it was. God, please forgive me for the joke. But I was like, hey, do you think if I tell my boss, because I know that she's going to be leaving this earth soon, do you think I can get the day off and go to a funeral? I to fucking hell, guys. I am so sorry. It is fucked. It's fucked up, but it's also fucked up that she guilt tripped me. You could have easily, instead of giving me the whole detail, the whole spiel about, oh, I'm dying soon, I just got out of the hospital, basically telling me like all the negative shit that's happened in your life, so I could sympathize with you and give you a chance, like sacrifice my job, but because God forbid, if I let that woman sit in that fucking chair. And the next thing I know, I'm called in the office with a picture on the screen saying, hey, why'd you let this... Hey, Loss Prevention just sent this. They said, why'd you let that woman sit on the ladder? And before you guys go, oh, Matt, couldn't you find the corner? No, there's a camera in every aisle. Every aisle and every corner. Because they want to make sure that we're fucking working. So, no, I couldn't have, like, snuck off to the corner. Hey, there you go. Shh, don't tell nobody. Like, no. I would have gotten fucking caught. And I probably would have gotten written up. I don't think I would have gotten fired because I'm a goddamn good worker, but yeah. But yeah, for like an hour, maybe an hour and like 10 minutes, I just fucking ranted about it. I'm like, who fucking guilt tripped the fucking stock boy at fucking... I'm like, dude, go to therapy. If you can't afford it, go to a church. Literally go to a church. Literally. There's literally a hotline you could fucking call. If you don't want to go travel all the way to a church, literally, you just go on Google and just type in whatever. I guarantee if you type in Google, hey, I'm dying soon, who do I talk to? I guarantee you're going to get like 80 different fucking results of everything. Like, you could probably call somebody. There's probably a phone number you can call, like, hey, I'm doing this, and someone will just walk you through it and talk to you if you need someone to talk to that damn bad. And like, hey, if you're still feeling like this, hey, call us back. But again, that's my way of thinking. Because it was like, what, 2 years ago? I don't remember, but I think it was like maybe 2 years ago. And I was super fucking depressed. Like, I was fucking crying. Because of work. This is back when I wasn't getting like was it 2 years ago? I don't fucking remember. But I was super fucking depressed. I hated my job. I hated everything that was going on in my life. I was super fucking depressed. I thought about my mom. And I was fucking weeping. Weeping my fucking eyes out. You know what I did? I called the suicide prevention hotline. That thought didn't cross my mind. Granted, I've had it over, in the past, that thought has crossed my mind, but it wasn't to that point, thankfully. I don't ever want to feel like that again. But I was just like, fuck, and Prisha was at work, and I'm like, I'm not going to blow up Prisha's phone saying, honey, I'm fucking so fucking depressed, and I'm crying. Like, I'm not going to put that on her while she's at work. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll call the suicide prevention hotline. And I just I'm like, hey, I'm not suicidal, I just need someone to fucking talk to. I'm going through shit. And I talked to that lady. And I talked to a lady for like 35 minutes. It was like almost an hour. And I just poured my heart out to her. And she was like, she's like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm listening. I'm listening. Keep going. What? She's like, what else? What else? Get it all out. I was still crying, but I was like, you know what? I feel so much better, ma'am. What's your name? I don't even remember her fucking name. That sucks because she was such a fucking nice lady. I talked to her. I felt so much fucking better. It was like that conversation, like if you haven't talked to your mom in a while and you call your mom up and you just have a conversation and you feel better after you get off the phone because like, oh, I talked to my mom. That's how the fuck it felt. And I was like, damn, that's all the fuck I needed. I just needed someone to fucking talk to. But, yeah. And to be honest, in my rant, dude, we have to stop normalizing trauma dumping fucking retail employees. Or just employees in general. If you go to a work establishment that has nothing to do with mental help, emotional help, anything like that, if they're not providing that type of service, do not put that on them. Because there's a lot of people that don't make a lot. And then you're going to come in there, oh man, I had to fucking, I impregnated my sister, I had to shoot my dog because my dog fucked my wife. Like, dude, this person probably has fucking 3 jobs. They're trying to feed their family. Like, bro, they don't want your shit on top of the shit they're dealing with. Don't fucking do that to people. And then guilt trip them afterwards. Like, that's fucked. Like, I felt so bad for that lady, but I'm like, dude, you already stabbed me in the fucking ribcage. Why are you twisting the knife? I'm gonna bleed out. You twisting the knife is just unnecessary. Like, I know I'm not the asshole for thinking that, right? I had to ask my friends this too. I'm like, dude, am I the asshole for thinking like this? And I'm like, no, not really. I'm like, dude, you're at work. It's not like you know the lady. I'm like, thank you, bro. Holy shit. You know? But please, don't fucking trauma dump. I mean, you guys, I know you guys are smart. If you, believe me, you guys that watch my shit, you guys are fucking smart, intelligent individuals. I'm like, fuck. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably gonna get a promotion because the current grocery manager is yeah, he sucks ass. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather work by my goddamn self. Because the assistant manager talked to me about it the other day. It was like, Matt, do you want to train, like when you get promoted, do you want to train your replacement? I'm like, I don't even know if I even want a fucking replacement. Just eliminate my position in general. Because I'm just a full-time supervisor. Just make someone else give it to just split my shit up for 2 part-time people. That way we got more people on the floor. Don't train no one under me. I mean, granted, when I do take over, I'm going to fucking retrain everyone because I'm like, if I'm going to be running a fucking department, I'm going to make sure no one fucks it up. If it's fucked up, that's going to be my fault. But I'm not going to take shit from, if I'm off and someone else stocks in my area and I'm not there, like if I'm on vacation or some shit, I'm not going to catch the fucking flack for it. I'm going to be like, I'm not fucking here. So I told him, I said, give me, because that was one of my conditions. I said, I'll take this position, but I want a fucking raise, and I want no fucking 10 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent. I don't want that shit. Don't give me no fucking petty-ass raise. Because I said, if you give me a shitty raise, I'm going to flat out say fucking no. Because they asked me before, when the previous grocery manager, and when he left, I just got, around the time that he left, I just recently got my yearly raise. So I'm like, if I take his position, they're going to fucking lowball me. So I told him no. So now, when the other dude gets fired, and I haven't talked to my boss about it, I said, I'll do it. I know it comes with responsibilities, and I do help out with other areas of the store. So I'm going to have more responsibilities on top of doing the shit that I already do. I want some fucking money. So I told her, I said, if you can do that for me, and also anyone that works in, the food area section or whatever, I'm going to personally retrain them on how to read tags, how the stuff is supposed to be stocked, what to do with overstock. Like I gave her a whole fucking list. I said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I'm going to retrain people all these steps. I don't give a fuck if they've been here for 2 months, or 6 years. I am retraining them because I am not going to catch shit for what someone else did. Because guess what's going to happen? If I go on vacation or some shit and I come back and, hey, Matt, your department's fucked up. I'm going back, well, I wasn't here. I trained them all. I trained this person, this person, this person, this person, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I told them all that. If they fucked it up, that's them. That is me. I gave them the keys to the car. If they crashed that car, guess what? Yes, it's my car. They drove it, though. So that's on them, not on me. And I told her that. I said, if I can get a raise and don't give me shit for stuff like that, I didn't say shit, but I gave her a longer version of what I just told you guys. I gave you guys a short version. Then we're good. I will gladly take the position, and yeah, we can go from there. So she agreed. She's like, oh no, Matt, you'll get. But I really insisted. I said, I want to be fucking paid more because I put up with a lot of fucking shit here. And you're going to give me more responsibilities on top of that shit? Nah. So, we'll see what happens. right now, this is why I'm glad I worked with a union when I was younger, because I catch on to like the hints of shit. So my boss is doing like paper trail type shit, and the current grocery manager who fucking sucks balls, Mr. Sleepy, yeah, he's fucked. He's already got a paper trail. He's fucking late. He's already been written up twice for being late. From what I was told, he was texting my boss crazy shit in text message. I didn't see the text. I kind of wanted to see the text, but when it comes to that type of situation, my boss wants to remain professional when it comes to someone getting fired or whatever. So, but yeah, it was like crazy wild shit. It was like, I'm not fucking doing this shit no more. Fuck this and this fucking bullshit. But I'll say my boss has given this dude 500 million chances. And I finally found out how old, because keep in mind, I worked with this dude for like 6-7 months, I think. And I've never known his age. Dude, this guy's fucking 47. A grown-ass fucking dude. This dude's older than me. I'm like, bro, you should be fucking doing the shit I'm doing, plus more. You're a grown-ass man. But yeah, I can, and not to mention, from now I found out too that the guy has little parties. Catch my drift. Found that out. I heard rumors about it, but I'm just thinking like, oh, it's rumors. Fucking, that's probably bullshit. But when I was walking home, I walk past a gas station on my way home. And a lot of times, in case I want to get like a drink or whatever from there, catch bro fucking walking out from behind. And then he kind of like sees me. He kind of like picks up his speed or whatever. Like I'm not gonna fucking see him. And I'm like, bro, I fucking know it's you, but whatever. So like when I walk past the gas station, I happen to look in the corners. Fucking guys, cracked out motherfuckers. I'm like, oh, bro is having fucking parties. But yeah, this past week, bro got escorted out because he was throwing shit in the back rooms and all that type of shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I... Keep in mind, this was like the Wednesday I wasn't here. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss yesterday? And my coworker, who's super fucking dope. I love the guy. He's super cool. I love working with him. Yeah, he was like, yeah, man, I had to escort bro out. And yeah, man, he was wilding out in the back room, throwing shit and all. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this was all Thursday. I'm like, this was all yesterday? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And he was like, yeah, man, you better be ready. Because it's basically down to the point where like everyone knows he's going to get fired. Everyone knows except him, which I also think is kind of funny. Because yeah, you would think his work. Again, I can't. Not everyone has the same mindset, Matt. You have to remember that. But I'm just thinking, like, bro, you're the fucking grocery manager, and this was brought up before too, with people that we've hired in the past. With not with the current, but the previous grocery manager. Fuck, what'd he say? Oh. I have to text my wife. Give me one sec, chat. Why did I call you guys chat? I'm not live. I had to text the wife real quick. But yeah, I don't remember when it was. This was like back when I fucking first started. But it was, I don't really fucking remember. I got distracted by fucking texting my wife. But it's kind of like, since I'm like the supervisor... you would think the grocery manager would be throwing more product out, especially because, it's your department. You're going to want to do most of the work. No, it's the complete opposite. I've been doing most of the work. Like, I've been picking up his fucking slack. And it's been pissing me off. And before I found out that they were going to fire him soon, like, I talked to the assistant manager and I'm like, dude, I'm about to straight up tell boss that, like, because I've complained about this dude like 500 million fucking times. I'm like, bro, I'm picking up after. I'm like if I'm throwing 15, bro's throwing 2. Like, I should not be working this fucking hard, bro. And he works more hours than me. Well, not anymore. My boss put an end to that shit. I'm working more hours than the guy. But it was like, bro's working more hours than me, but how am I... if I'm throwing 15, the bro's only throwing 2. What the fuck? Bro should be outdoing me. You know? Because in my position, I mostly do, one thing of food, but then I once that's done, I go off and do other things. But the problem is, because the fucking grocery manager doesn't want to fucking work, I'm stuck doing all the shit, and I can't help out with the other shit. So then the other shit gets fucking followed behind because everyone's so used to... Dude, it's a whole fucking thing. It's a whole fucking thing, guys. But it's like on days where we're not doing a lot, like I'm making tags, I'm doing resets, and I'm just like, and like this is when like the last conversation I had with my boss came up, and I'm like, dude, I'm doing all this and I'm not getting fucking paid for it. And I even like my assistant is more, the assistant manager is more closer to my age, so they get it. Versus the store manager. The store manager is a lot older than me, but the assistant gets it because they're my age. So I feel like I can kind of go to them a lot more. Because then, I could say, fuck this fucking bullshit. And the assistant kind of translate that in a more professional way to my boss. But I'm just like, man, I'm doing all this fucking work. Like I'm just going to stop fucking doing it. Like, it's getting down to the, even now. Like, I started this maybe a month ago. Like, I'm not picking up after shit no more. If stuff's put in the wrong place, boom. I'm throwing this, whatever. Like, I'm just going to let the department fail. Because I'm like, if me talking about it, because, I mean, this was before I found out about the paper trail and the firing and all that. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to let the shit fail. Let the shit fail because guess what? This isn't my fucking department. I'm just a supervisor. I'm just helping out. I'm the little helper. This isn't my fucking shit. This isn't my show. Whatever. There's been so many times, like, bro, like, leaves shit on the floor, leaving boxes on the floor, and then he goes off and does something else, and I'm like, bro, there's still fucking boxes on the floor. Like, because there's a lot of things, and it's because of loss prevention, too. Loss prevention kind of really fucked me up. Like, good and bad. The bad thing is because, like, I see stuff on the floor, and I'm like, dude, bro, this is a fucking tripping hazard. And I'm like, I have to fucking get it, because if we don't, one of two things are probably going to happen. Number one, they're going to see me in that same aisle. Hey, Matt, get that. I'm like, well, it's not mine. Oh, Matt, you're right there. Go get it. Oh, fuck. Or two, it's going to be like someone fucking trips over the shit. And then they look at cameras. Well, Matt, you were in that aisle. Why didn't you do anything? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I got to fucking move it. But now I don't do that shit anymore. If there's like boxes of open shit, guess what? Push it to the side to where it's not anyone's way, but I fucking leave it there. I did that shit last week. Because I told my boss, I was like, hey, just let you know, those boxes aren't mine. And that's the thing. I have to start covering my ass, too, to make sure. I'm like, hey, since you're making a paper trail on this fucking dude, just let you know, those 17 boxes that are sitting on the floor in the way, those aren't mine. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm tired of redoing shit and fixing shit. Like, dude, I'm fucking tired. I said, until I own this shit, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather fucking blow up the house and rebuild it than just fucking taking the house. I'd rather just fucking just let the house fucking blow up and I'll put a new house on top of it. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Because it's just giving me a fucking headache. So until my check looks fucking bigger, I don't give a fuck. I told my sister, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, I'll give a fuck enough to where I don't get in trouble, but I don't give a fuck. So, that's fucking work. Yeah, damn, I've been rambling for like a fucking hour. Holy shit. But, yeah, so... Hopefully the promotion soon. I'm already working a fuck ton of hours, so it's kind of like I'm going to get the same amount of hours. It's just more pay. I mean, if I do have someone that's going to take my spot, then yes, I will train them. But I'm like, let them know if they fuck up, that's going to be their fuck up. It's not going to be mine. I told them what to do, told them what not to do. Because that's the thing. I've trained so many fucking people, and I think I probably have told you guys half of these fucking stories. There's been so many times I fucking trained people. and then it just doesn't fucking work out because they're either fucking crackheads or they're too young to like not get it. And they're like, man, fuck them. Because like I've talked to some young people that we've hired before. Like, hey man, look, you're here just for the paycheck, aren't you? Like, okay. Don't give a fuck about the job, but give enough fuck to not get fired. You know? Does that make sense? I feel like that does. That's the smallest way I can summarize it. Like, don't give a fuck about the job because, you know, at the end of the day, the job's not going to give a fuck about you. So fuck that job. But give enough fuck to not get fired. You know what I mean? You know, if they say, hey, walk forward 3 times, walk back twice, you know, just fucking do it. Just fucking walk 3, 4 back twice. But, you know, don't add jumping jacks into no, dude. No, you're doing too much. Walk forward 3 times, walk back twice. That's it. If they tell you to do that, do that. You can go above and beyond if you want, but that's you. That's you. All right, so I'm extremely behind, but I know you saw my kneecap. Yes, I'm wearing pants. I'm just wearing shorts because it's hot as fucking Vegas. But we're going to go to Pat's Corner because I am extremely behind on the crazy shit that your boy Pat sent me. So let us head over to that corner. Welcome to Pat's Corner. All right, so Pat has been sending me a ton of shit. So let's get started. With the power of editing magic, now I have an earbud in. All right, let's see what your boy Pat's been sending me.
Now, an Ohio Democratic lawmaker has introduced the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. This new bill in Ohio would make it a felony for men to ejaculate without intending to have a baby. When introducing this act, Representative Anita Samani said, quote, if you're going to penalize someone for an unwanted pregnancy, why not penalize the person who is also responsible for the pregnancy? Now, there are several exceptions, including when using protection or contraception, including for members of the LGBTQ plus community, along with individuals who are donating sperm. Now, Republicans in Ohio are freaking out right now. They are freaking out over the fact that this bill was even introduced. It's not going to pass the legislature because Republicans control the legislature and therefore control the agenda. But this is an innovative new piece of legislation that Democrats in Ohio are now subtly pushing. I'll do a full breakdown of this and more on my Substack, which is linked in my bio, so be sure to subscribe for free there. As always, comment below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along to stay updated on all the news you need to know about. And let me
So does this mean I can't beat my dick anymore? Or in Ohio, you can't beat your dick anymore? What the fuck? What? That's fucking stupid. They're stupid for that. That's fucking insane, actually. Really insane. What the fuck? So I can't splooge whenever I want to in the state of Ohio? But then again, like I said, a lot of these are old. This was like back in fucking June 21st. What the fuck? Okay. No. Don't do that. If we want to rub one out and put it in a fucking sock, goddamn it, we're going to rub one out and put it in a goddamn sock. I'm MTFM and I approve this message. Oh my god. All right.
I love air freshener.
Pat. What the fuck? And then there's 4 more.
I love it. Absolutely. What I love about drinking air freshener is the taste. Just spray it over the ice. And
Over ice?
Eat it from there.
I'm in a relationship with 15 inflatable animals. I'll eat with them. Wait, you want my food? Do the your own. Watch TV together. You're fine. I'll find a show you like. If I bathe my inflatables, let's get sure.
Now, Julie.
These people aren't real. I guarantee that's not real. This shit can't be real.
Has filled his home with over 50,000 balloons and can't sleep unless he's surrounded by them.
I love all balloons, but I do have my favorites. I like the crystal clear, the transparent. It's like a soap bubble. You can see through it.
He even has an entire room dedicated to balloons.
This is my balloon sanctuary.
My name is Jennifer. I'm addicted to eating mattresses.
Oh, I've seen this one. I remember this one.
I like my mattress plain and straight up. I know mayonnaise, butter, none of that. There's like a hard texture, like my taste buds to go, kind of like a guitar.
And I'm addicted to eating rocks.
I've seen this one too. Ah, no, dude, I just got my teeth done. I can't watch that. I can't watch that. Yeah, that's, yeah. Okay, before...
Barry, Kitchen Gadget.
That's not.
I've seen one of these.
This is the Cobb Quickie. The Cobb Quickie, hands down the easiest way to butter your corn.
Great business.
Bull fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, I get how it works. I don't get why. Well, I can see why.
Well, here's why.
This video.
This is ridiculous.
But that is a buttered bit of corn.
It absolutely reduces buttery fingers.
I mean, it works. And then it's all about, I guess, getting the right angle to get the end as well.
It's the
because
perfect
doing it
feather.
like that, the tip wasn't getting enough attention. So I feel like it's as much about an angle as it is.
Because here's the thing. Either way, you got to put something in the sink. Either if you're buttering this, how do you get buttery fingers from corn? You grab a knife and you go like this. Where the buttery fingers come from? Is someone fucking scooping up butter and just laying it on with their bare fucking hands? Who the fuck is getting buttery hands from fucking corn? Okay. I don't get it. Stole human testicles from a corpse to help her win homemade spaghetti. I'm going to be honest. At first, when I've read this, I thought it was before I finished it. I'm like, oh, sell them on the black market to pay her rent. No, it's for meatballs. Dude, I got to tell you guys something. Pat will send me some cursed fucking shit. And I love it. He will send me some cursed fucking shit. Oh my god, what is this?
Have you heard about Daryl Radcliffe, the old man that was just arrested outside of Amarillo, Texas last week, accused of, over the last 2 decades, dressing up in this alien costume and abducting humans out of their homes and their beds so that he could probe them? They think that he has hundreds and hundreds.
If that's the costume, how did he get in it? Okay.
Of victims over the years, because no one would believe the victims when they would say I was abducted by an alien. This is his spacecraft. There's a helicopter in the middle of that. It's hollow in the middle. He does have his helicopter license, so he'd fly over their home, shine a huge light.
This is fucking fake.
It would stun them, and then he would land, come out of the craft, dressed as that alien, and lead them into the helicopter so he could probe them. He said that he started doing it when he was younger with cattle that were in the area, and then the fascination escalated to human beings. This is the sheriff. We want to thank him, Darren Knucklestorm, who found him, and in the car in the trunk they found this probe unit that he's been
Wait,
using.
Darren Knuckles?
Now he's locked behind bars and he can probe no other humans or scare anybody else.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck, bro?
You sell your toenails?
Yeah.
And people actually buy it?
Yeah. Toenails is actually a very popular one, weirdly enough. TMI, the customers usually eat the toenails.
How much are people buying your toenail clippings for?
I'm gonna let you know right now. If I hear fucking triple digits or higher for these fucking toenails, I won't be surprised.
So my toenails are start at £500. You can't buy like a set of my toenails for less than that.
£500 converted to US dollars.
500 pounds equals $665.40.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the music. Huh. Well, that's fake background. I get the concept. Not a great execution. You give me that for work, fucking nah. It's over if I take that shit to work.
Thousands of people in the state of Mississippi are furious after a Democratic senator introduced a new bill called Contraception Begins at Erection Act that would make it illegal for men.
Oh, we saw that one already.
This guy in prison, he was dead for 2 minutes. Verified by the paramedics, brought him back to life. He filed an appeal and said, I've served my life sentence.
Oh, shit!
He did. He said, I served my life sentence. I verifiably died. I'm back. Let me out. And they're struggling. It is still in court because they're like, okay, we've got to follow the code here.
I did kind of hear about this.
So I was like, man, that was creative. This guy in prison, he was...
I actually did hear something about that. I don't know if it's a specific guy or not, but yeah, that's actually an interesting technicality. You know, the judge, hey, you will serve the rest of your life, your current life. You know, you will die in prison. Well, legally, the guy died. I mean, bro found a fucking loophole. I ain't mad at him.
Now, to save money, I multitask.
I don't even need to watch the rest of this. That's fucking disgusting. Get that shit the fuck out of my face. That's fucking disgusting. Immediately no. Bro, who wants wet ass spaghetti? Bro. Oh, here we... Wait. Dude, MMA fighting on ice skates? Let's fucking go. I'll pay to see that shit. Why isn't this a fucking thing? Dude, fuck the NBA. Fuck the NFL. I want to see this. Give me more of this shit. Dude, fuck yeah.
I invented the Sloppy Slacks, the only pants specifically engineered for wiping your messy hands on while eating. These unassuming trousers feature 2 easy-to-remove sections that reveal our integrated, highly absorbent cloth pads. Once removed, enjoy your favorite saucy foods with the peace of mind knowing you can swiftly wipe your grubby hands right on the pants at any time until they're perfectly clean. Once your meal is complete, simply reattach each of the denim covers to hide your mess and go about your day looking fresher than ever.
That's... I was going to say, because someone put napkins too. That's not a bad idea. If there's a place where there's no napkins... I'm sorry. I got to see this already. What the fuck is this? No. But yeah, back to that. Yeah, if there's ever a time in a situation where you don't think there's going to be napkins, I'd wear those bad boys. I'm not going to lie. What the fuck is this? Man rushed to the hospital. Dutch man was hospitalized after inserting 15 hard-boiled eggs into his rectum while under the influence of drugs. The bizarre incident led to severe abdominal pain, prompting emergency surgery to remove the eggs, which caused tears tears in his intestines. Despite the unusual nature of the situation, doctors were able to treat him successfully. The patient made a full recovery without any lasting complications, although the event certainly left many shaking their heads at the extreme stunt. Bro, Steve-O would do this and then shit the eggs out. All 15 of them. YouTube might not like that image. The woman cooks and eats her own rib after doctors let her take it home in a jar. What the fuck? That's disgusting. Why the fuck would someone do that? Two mates conceiving a child without a meeting, passing it through the air vent and line. What the fuck? And why? I don't get it. Telling it. Okay, we saw that one. That's why. I'm going to start rapid firing these. Why? Woman arrested after her boyfriend passes out due to her bad private body part. Ooh. Admitted to the emergency room for air poisoning. Jesus Christ, wash your coochie. In France, you can marry a dead person with government approval. How does life insurance work for that? Yeah, someone just said, do you get their money? Like, how does that fucking work? It may sound unbelievable, but I can't pronounce the word. Marriage is legal in France under specific conditions known as marriage posthume. The law allows a living person to legally marry their deceased partner with the approval of the French president. One of the most well-known cases occurred in 2009, where I cannot pronounce this name. I'm so sorry. Was granted permission to marry her fiance, Jonathan George. I can pronounce Jonathan George, who tragically died in a car. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's. Okay, that's different. But I needed context. That's sweet. Like if it was someone that like planned on marrying, but then there was an unfortunate incident, but you still want to hold the ceremony or something like that. That's sweet. That's nice. I thought it was just like straight up, hey, here's a dead person. Hey, I want to marry them. Like I thought it was some wild shit like that. This is more cursed shit. Pastor proposes to widow at her husband's funeral. Music. And the fact that these two were doing something. These two are 100% fucking doing some shady shit behind. Dude, fuck both of them. Eat a dick. Adults in China are using pacifiers to release stress and soothing nutrient emerges. Excuse me. Nah. That's not how I need the real thing. That's what I'm saying. Dude, fuck a pacifier. Give me a titty. Wait. In the UK, High Court has ruled calling a man bald can be considered sexual harassment after 64-year-old electrician Tony Finn claimed his supervisor insulted him during a workplace dispute. The judge found the remark was inherently linked to sex. His baldness is far more common in men than women. The case has sparked debate over the workplace, respect, language, and where the boundaries of harassment should be drawn. Hey, so guys, don't call me fucking bald because I'll sue you guys for sexual harassment. That's crazy. That dude must really hate his fucking boss. Cookie dough canister explodes in man's rectum during shoplifting incident. don't fucking steal. Yeah, that was Pat's Corner. Jesus Christ, Pat. I don't know how. I think I've asked you this probably a billion times. I don't know how the fuck you find this shit, dude. That's wild. But, wow. That's wild. Yeah. But, on that note, that's going to be it for me. I've done enough rambling and shit talking and all that. Appreciate you guys watching and or listening. And yeah. Click any of these links here. I'm pretty sure future editing Matt's going to put stuff here. Follow me on MTFM Gaming. I do post there quite frequently. And of course, twitch.tv/MattTheFunnyMan. You guys can catch me live. I don't have a set schedule because my fucking set schedule at work is not set. But yeah. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. See you next time.